Bang! Neeves Knives. I'm Jared, and I got some exciting news. The Tactile knives are finally coming. I know so many of you have been very patient about it, and if you don't know what I'm talking about with these knives, go and watch my full reviews. You're not going to want to miss these knives. We have the Tactile Nightshade coming in. This is the prototype version, but it's going to come in M390, copper or brass with the black micarta. Now, they might have other options as well, but this one, the Tactile Bellamy, is going to be coming in the carbon fiber and also an olive micarta with this deep hollow ground blade and M390. We got 156 ways to deploy this knife if you have a good imagination, and all of them are equally as good. Complete fall shut action, but the detent, I've never felt a knife with this many deployments that had this well tuned of a detent. It's insane how strong and how clean the break is on the detent with all the deployments. Just absolutely amazing. Super thin behind the edge. Like I said, just go watch the reviews. Now this one, the Nightshade, you're looking at it like this looks weird, right? This thing is so useful. I cannot express it enough. I love it. Love this knife. And I stopped showing it because I didn't know if it was going to come out. I started losing confidence, but they are coming. And I'm excited for you guys and myself because I want this one in the micarta. And I definitely want to get another one of these because these are the prototypes. So they came in N690. So I definitely want to get the M390 versions. Now, let's talk about some knife testing, some stuff I'm testing this week. So I've been testing the WE Beacon and the WE Subjugator. Well, I've been testing them since I got them, but I'm going to be testing them even more this week. And some of you have been asking me which one I like better, And if you guys would like to see a comparison, let me know down in the comments. If I get enough of them, I will do that. Otherwise, I'll just do individual reviews. They are similar in so many ways, but very different in a lot of ways. So it's very difficult to say which one I like best, but I'm sure I'll have a good idea after I'm done testing. I've been testing this one the most. Both of them have been sharpened because I have been testing the crap out of them. As soon as I got this one, I carried this one like crazy. I know I haven't had it very long, but I wanted to break this detent in because it has a nice, strong detent. Now, the Beacon, I thought had a light detent, but after getting it and using it and deploying it and, sharpening it and all the good stuff, this thing has gotten ridiculously smooth. The detent track is basically broken in and created a path on the blade. So now I would not call this a light detent whatsoever. It is so well tuned. I mean, it's difficult to fail. It's so well tuned. So that detent track made all the difference. This thing is so good. I love this knife. And I love the micro milling and the blue stone washed. I'm not a big fan of the bead blast, but it is what it is. Now this one has the beautiful satin. Both of them are in 20 CV. So like I said, there's a lot of similarities, but man, having them both in hand, a lot of differences as well. Now, another knife from the same company, the Civivi Altus. This one I'm not going to say too much about. I'm basically testing the button lock, and the knife too, the geometry and everything else. But I want to see how well this button lock holds up. The Cogent did give me a little bit of issues. I did have to stretch the spring. Not a big deal. It was super easy. But I want to see if this has the same effect. But so far, super solid. And this one's going to be getting tested this week as well. I might possibly have to drag this one to next week because I do have a lot of knives I'm testing this week, but this one might make it. So we have the KANSEPT PRETATOUT. Now this comes in lots of different versions. So we have the drop point and the tanto, and both of them come in this version with the Damascus clip, the Damascus and titanium frame lock, but then they also come in a coated version of this with a regular titanium pocket clip and then a non-coated version, and both of those are in S35VN instead of the Damascus. So lots of options with this, and this is another one. After, I thought it had a light detent, but after I started testing it a little bit, The detent track is broken in. Sorry about that. The detent track is broken in, and man, this detent has gotten so much better than originally, and it's like it's on glass. Super smooth. Now, it's not a strong detent, but it just has a clean break to it. Now, this one I have not sharpened yet. So, I recently got it, but it's ready. It's due. So, sharpening will be coming next on this. Then, we'll continue to test the geometry and, carrying it and, the edge retention and all the good stuff. But, yeah, I'm loving this knife a lot. And I just love the way it looks, man. It has such a good look to it. Now, next, this one, I was kind of hesitant to show you guys. I was a little bit hesitant, but I'm going to talk about it really quick because I don't want you guys to forget about it. The Raven. We have the Raven, which I know it's super unique and not everybody's going to go, and join the Kickstarter or anything like that. But this is going to be, a USA-made knife and, CNC made with even better precision and better materials than this. This is just a prototype, and this one's done on a machine that is nowhere near as good as the one that the final production pieces or the final pieces are going to be done on. But super fascinating, super interested. If you want to know more about this knife, go and watch my my first impressions. Now, this is not a magnet. I thought this was magnets. This is detents. And you can deploy it and you can lock it in any position. So right now I can use it like this, unlock it, open it up all the way, lock it again. You can lock it in basically 18 different places. And when it's locked, it is solid. It is very solid. So you can basically turn it into like a Warncliffe. Now you do have to worry about unlocking it, but once you get it down, man, this thing is so fidgety. It's crazy. Now, that video will be coming soon because the owner wants me to, or the maker wants me to actually test it and review it. And you can tell I've been testing it. You can see on the blade. Next is the Bade Modern Design Stunner. So this is OEM'd by Kubi, and this is the first time I'm testing out Kubi's M390. I have already sharpened it. I have been testing it quite a bit. I did tune up the action a little bit because there was a couple hairs in the bearings. So it does seem like the detent track needs to break in a little bit better, but it's still really good. So I don't want to make it seem like it's bad. Super comfortable in the hand. Great knife, great size. Comes in lots of different options. Has this hammered carbon fiber. I really like that. It's unique compared to what we're normally seeing. The thumb studs are nice and large, really grippy, easy to deploy from. Decent geometry, crowned spine. I love the swedge on the top of it. Great spear point blade. A lot of great things about this one. So this one is, I should be done testing this one this week. So we'll see how that goes. And then we have the Sig Sauer K320. This one is getting all its testing done as well this week. USA made, S30V. Now, it came with a really good factory edge. I have not resharpened this. I'm actually surprised how good this edge was, but I am liking it better than I think I originally liked it out of the box. I think I was a little disappointed in this hole. Of course, I wish the hole was a little bit bigger for deployment, but I've gotten used to it. And, sometimes things just take a little bit to get used to. But it cuts really good. I have been enjoying using it. It's very grippy in the hand, nice and comfortable. And I'm really happy to see, them doing more, or not more. I'm really happy to see USA made stuff at this price. $118, S30V. All right, and next is my Tactile knife company, Rockwall, USA made in MagnaCut. Now, the thing with this one is that I've been testing the Mule in MagnaCut. So I haven't tested the steel so much on this one. I mean, I have, but I've been trying to do most of all the testing on this one, get my impressions on this one, which I'm almost done with this. I've sharpened it, been testing it. I got a good idea of what I think about it. And then I'm going to go with this one and start testing this one. So right after the mule, I have been carrying it, but most of the stuff I've been testing is like other things, not necessarily the steel. But right after that, I'm going to attack the steel on this one. It does already need an edge, but I have been using it though. Anyways, awesome knife. I do love this knife quite a bit. So much that I actually got one of their pens. And then the homie Calica actually bought me a new one of these. Not this one. This is my old one that I will be replacing with USA made one, thanks to him. You guys probably see Calica around. He's always in the lives, always in the comments. He's been a part of the channel since the beginning, and he got me a birthday present, and I can't thank him enough, man. Great friend. Now, as for this, I wanted a small pen, a new replacement pen to fit right here. You know, if I carry this in there, I can have the basically a pen a little bit bigger than this that's made by Tactile, and it's a USA made pen, but it has the same tactile finish. So that will be awesome to get. So I'm really excited about that. I got that ordered. And the one complaint I have about this knife so far right now, and I probably have a couple, but my pivot keeps coming loose. I'm hoping I can figure that out before the full review, because I would love to come to you guys and tell you guys that it's all good now. So we'll see how that goes. I don't think I allowed it to cure long enough. I think that was my issue. But fantastic knife though, and I love the texturing it has, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. Now, last thing really quick, I've worn Carhartt my entire life. My entire life I've worn Carhartt, and I've worn this belt the past couple of years, and I really like the belt. But I'm not going to spend my money with Carhartt anymore, and I definitely want a new one, along with other items. But I'm not going to tear it up. I'm not going to burn it. I'm going to probably turn it into a strap or something. It's still good quality leather, you know, and it doesn't do me any good just tearing it apart. But I'm definitely not going to give them my money anymore. However, I did recently get, which just in time, another guy you probably heard a lot on this channel, Todd. Todd made me a handmade USA belt, and I am so impressed with the quality of this belt. It's an 1.5 inches, super thick, even thicker than my Carhartt. The stitching is just incredible. Now this one's Kara's, but mine should be here any minute. And I'm just so impressed with this quality. I'm absolutely loving it, even though this one's not mine. But this is something I'm going to be happy to wear, you know, something that makes me feel good to wear. And not only was it made by a friend, but, you know, it's made so well. It's the exact look I was looking for, the thickness, the durability, and, you know, I'm honored to wear something like this. So, you know, the Carhartt thing, you know, not a big deal, because now I got something even better in my opinion. So thank you, Todd. And yeah, like I said, man, I'm so excited to wear my belt. I can't wait for it to show up. But yeah, it'll look just like this. That's why I'm showing off this one, because it's basically the exact same thing. But there you guys go. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.